What is up, everybody? Tasteless and Artosis are back, and it's time to go to Group B.
How was Group A?
It was good. It was a very long day.
Yeah?
Very 5.5-hour cast. No Raggarts did a very good job.
Yeah.
But I missed you.
I missed
your casting. I missed your man Musk. It's good to have you back, Artosis.
That's the number one thing people think about me when they see me is that Musk.
That man Musk you got. It's good. I'm liking the outfits on the pros here in these photos.
Yeah?
Trap is pulling the suspenders off.
Do you see the suspender on Hero, or is that a...
I think it's a different suspender.
Yeah, no, well, it's
That's
definitely
one thing you and I cannot pull off Artosis' suspenders, so...
You don't think so?
I know so.
I feel like I would look really good with suspenders when they like pull my pants up a little bit too high, so it's like it's almost like capris, but not quite. You're just like, wow, this guy's just not with it. I think that would go well for me.
I think we need to buy ourselves a pair of matching overalls.
Yeah, some Oshkosh.
Yeah.
Walk around barefoot.
Yeah, exactly, with some weed sticking out of our mouth.
Yeah. That's what I want.
All right. What was that little giggle, Artosis? I heard your nose giggle in the microphone. We have these new mics that pick up, I think, way too much sound.
Way too much.
I appreciate that they stepped up the audio here, but, like, now I can hear if there's too much saliva in my mouth when I cast.
Cure.
The things that I go through my mind that I think are funny, like if I explain them, they aren't funny at all. But, like, I saw the match number was, like, 39.85, and I'm like, it's Tasteless's 3,000th birthday. You know, like...
It's not funny at all. But now that you've said it out loud, you've exposed yourself as being dumb.
Yeah.
I've had stuff like that where it's, like, funny in my head, and then if I repeated it all, people are like, oh, you're an idiot.
No, exactly.
Like, oh, yeah, sorry, I should just keep my ideas to myself. Sorry.
Yeah. But you asked, and I wanted you to know that I was actually thinking about you being 3,000 years old or something.
I feel like it sometimes, Artosis.
Yeah. You look like it sometimes. Jeez. You're older than the oldest coral in the Great Barrier Reef.
I'm the great Deku tree of esports. All right. Some Traps report here. From that's an old meme. That's a good one. Give me the cure. Oh, upside down. There's still time. All right, from NYC.
Yeah, very cool that he's actually utilizing a Colossus. Some very good blink micro at the moment.
Did you see that Colossus laser stay there after the Colossus disappeared? Was that not the weirdest thing ever?
No, I didn't see that, actually. This is not a situation in which you're going to be able to come back, truthfully.
Yeah, we should have GG in a second here. Trap strategy totally paying off. GG.
Yeah.
While you were talking, I saw JYP just came in.
Yeah. Really?
JYP, our Korean cast. We actually have Sue casting today, by the way.
That's right, because TY is playing.
Yeah, because TY is playing. But JYP's down here.
Yep.
He's been doing his mandatory military service. And I believe we were asking what his job is, and he says he has to, like, open and close a door. Did you hear about this?
I believe it's a gate.
It's a gate.
Don't you be talking trash on his gate, calling it a door, Tasteless.
Yeah, well, that's what he described.
You got your little door, JYP. It's a gate, Tasteless. It's important.
We were making a lot of fun of him when we found out what he was. I'm like, so what do? You like drive tanks around, or you like learn how to pilot an aircraft? He's like, no, I open and close a gate. It's terrible.
Oh, I love it.
He is our watcher at the wall. So
the shift has begun.
Yeah. Can he actually come in here and take these workers out? He is just barely not getting any kills here.
Yeah, the shield battery is definitely helping quite a bit. This is a good probe surround as well.
Yeah, the surface area here at the probes has been incredible, and he only killed 4 probes.
Beautiful control here from Cure. Oh, I'm loving it. Getting some kills right now from how nicely he's executing this attack.
The Stalkers are advancing forward here. These Immortals doing some damage. They do finally take out the tanks, but it's not enough. GG Cure wins with his own timing attack.
Jin Air Green Wings.
You hear me breathing?
I do.
These mics pick up so much.
I thought you were going to introduce.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I could tell. Because your lips smacked.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that got in there.
You kidding me? Oh, I thought that was a probe explosion. I was like, no! That Reaper had no health. There's no way. And then, of course, that was true. There was no way because it didn't happen.
Yeah, everything seems to be pointing towards Terran.
Oh!
Eventually getting diminished.
That was an amazing mind drag on top of everything with the Phoenix.
Yeah, that was sick.
When I look at the series, and it doesn't look obvious to me that...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
GG. Okay.
But what I'm saying is it doesn't look obvious to me that Trap will win a rematch. Well.
That's what you do if you're a caster.
Yeah.
Well,
you're a caster, and I know you do that.
I do. I love this thing we've been doing lately where we're talking about, if TY wins, we now know that casters are better than pro gamers in the game.
I've always suspected as much. I'm glad that it's
like
finally been proven.
When Shine got second, that was a big moment for observers everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
In ASL. It's time to figure out if it's the pro gamers or the observers who are better.
This is looking so bad right now. I'm surprised he popped it on that side.
Yeah, well, what's funny
sentence.
is that the probes actually are going to get the good drill off, but yeah, the Stalker is going to get totally killed right before the battery can finish as well. Oh my god!
If the battery saved that Stalker, that would be amazing. A lot of probes ending up falling here. The SCVs are still alive. They're coming to fight the probes, I think.
That was really sick.
Good micro.
Probes have never looked scarier. The problem, though, is that he's not mining anywhere near as much. It's 12. Oh, my God. He literally was not mining at all. He was mining actually one gas, which was an error there. Since that's obviously never the thing that you want when you're being all in is one guy mining gas. There are a few absolutes in StarCraft, but that is certainly one rule you can live by. Is when you're trying to lob an all in, there's never supposed to be one probe and gas and nothing else mining.
That is not. Yeah. That is not how to make your economy exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
Look at his gas; it just sits at 87 right now.
Yeah.
He's like, well, thank God I have that 87 gas.
Yeah. I guess when this rush is finally over, I can mine just for another 2 seconds and have 100 gas to upgrade something.
Yeah.
Again, when you do a rush like we saw earlier on in the Terran, you still are a little bit slowed down as far as production back at home. Now, it seems like there is just barely not enough Marines to drive this away. 2 or 3 more, and maybe he couldn't land this. So SCVs are going to be pulled here. We're getting to see more units get elevated in here. One Stalker goes down. The War Prism's being used to juggle. The tank is out. The War Prism goes down. And I believe this attack has been completely thwarted. GG, TY wins with some scumbag proxy play. I absolutely love it. Most importantly, the big takeaway from that is you never want to have just one probe mining gas back at home when you're getting all in. That's never, ever good.
It's funny, the low ground pylon again in front of the natural. Imagine if TY just randomly decided to have a proxy barracks marine. And then at the end, there's an interview like, how did you know? How did you know he would do that? He's like, I'm a commentator. I just have to cheese now. That's how it goes.
I can't play late game anymore. It's too much stuff to do.
The only honorable commentator is Artosis, okay? The rest of us are cheesy bastards.
More hero support here. With a Triumphant Song Gaming shirt as well.
Oh, cool.
But over here we have Splice shirts. What does that mean? What do you make of that, Artosis?
Well, probably TY fans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot. JY's on Splice. Excuse me. I'm really dumb. Excuse me.
Look, double gas.
So, when you see 2 gases, even though there's...
Oh
my God!
I can't believe that probe came down.
That probe
He's like, I'm going to get my revenge on you, probe!
Did you see when the probe for a second actually had 2 range in that fight? That was crazy.
Just have to wait and see when, if ever, he throws down that 3rd command. Does he throw it down before more production facilities or not?
Never mind. Do you see what I see? Well, forever high school here at GSL. There's the other SCV.
This is so funny to watch TY do this. He's like, yeah, no, you have 3 oracles. I know what's up.
Yeah, I know this game too well.
Yeah.
You want me to get stuck. He's like, well, when these SCVs are done, I'm going to kill him.
Makes a force field donut around him. Like, I think that's overkill there. You don't need to trap them. They're ultras. They're not going to get away. Like,
if they're ultras, they would have stepped on it. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point too, Tasteless. He's extra stupid then, isn't he?
Touché, Tasteless.
Well, I'm glad he's pushing through the thinnest area of the map that's now been made thinner.
Yeah.
The fact that every push goes right through there.
Your entire army will have to go single file through here, sir.
Yeah. It's like, no problem.
That's
Even
fine.
more
Line
single
up, boys.
final. Oh, can he save that? Pick it up, you have a Warp Prism! Don't you play PvZ? First time I ever saw an Immortal die with a Warp Prism near it. That's crazy. He just doesn't know what matchup
As long as you
in.
got one Immortal and a Warp Prism, it's still a game of chance. You have no idea. It could be a maxed out Terran army. You're like, well, hold on, guys. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This one also not.
TY would be dead by now if he had picked up that Immortal.
That Immortal would already be back inside the Terran's base killing SCVs. Oh. There is not a real plan B here for him.
The Liberators and Mines give him some real opportunities here.
I think there's just too much.
Yeah,
right? I mean,
probably.
there's moments where it's like Stalkers alone can just do it. So GG, Hero comes back. We're tied up 1-1. Wow. All the nerds are here.
That's right.
They came to the right place. They could have been anywhere in the whole world, but they came here.
Well, this is where you would choose to be.
This is where you need to be.
You know, when people ask you, like, hey, you're on death row, it's your last meal, what do you want? I want to be at GSL. That's what you're supposed to say. It's the only right answer.
And they say,
like,
sir,
no, I'm asking about
that's
food.
not a food.
I want to be at GSL. And they're like,
all right, just put him in the chair. This is being difficult.
Totally.
Oh, I actually wasn't looking at the first sign. I was looking at Artosis' doe eyes.
Protoss resident sleeper, I said.
Ah.
And then like a picture of a hungry-looking wolf, and it said TP. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Okay.
You kidding me? 2 health? If this was StarCraft 1, there'd be 3 dead SCVs at that barracks right now.
And there'd be an assimilator building on the Terran gas.
On both of them.
There'd be a pylon blocking the add-on for the factory, making the factory lift up, and then the probes going underneath the factory and blocking it from landing.
There's a goon at the bottom of the ramp that, because it's a reverse ramp, can see up the ramp and shoot anyways. That's what would be happening right now in StarCraft 1, fellas.
Yeah.
Look at this. He just keeps building his buildings at the front.
Would you really be comfortable with your Nexus there with that thing from the Dark Crystal underneath it? At the Natural.
I gotta see that again. Yeah, I know the movie you're talking about.
They're making a Netflix series.
Are they?
Yeah, with all the same puppets and stuff. It's gonna be so sick.
The same puppets?
Well,
I
mean,
think those puppets would
maybe
have
not the
fallen apart
exact
by
same puppets, but you know,
They still have those puppets? Where are you getting your information from?
Like, they're making a new Dark Crystal. It's going to be all CGI. I'm so excited. Because the worst part about Dark Crystal was those puppets, you know? Yeah. I hope it's just like all 3 of the Star Wars episodes. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. I hope they have Jar Jar in the new Dark Crystal. That's what they need.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I need some comedy.
They need Jar Jar and all the Marvel superheroes, and I'm going to be totally happy. As long as Michael Bay's doing it. But look at that. Would you really be okay making your Nexus there? You'd be like, I think it's going to fall in that.
Yeah, that is a little bit
What is that, glass above that?
I would be okay putting a command center there, because if it starts to fall, you just lift it up.
You lift it out, yeah. Because if the Nexus just caves in on itself, it's like, you really built a base here?
I feel like
foundation.
The hatchery would probably just fill it up with creep.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
If you chrono boost a Nexus that's over that, did you know that the crystals underneath spin quicker?
Yeah. Did you know that if you're in Australia and you build there, the crystals go the other way?
That's true. I was watching Maynard's stream, and it was going the other direction. It was crazy. Centrifugal force is crazy, man.
What's happening in this game? All right, he's getting cloaked with Banshees. That's cool.
Wow. You really sold me on that. I really think you think it's cool.
It makes him invisible. Did you know that? That's what cloak does.
By the way, something I learned yesterday. You know, these slowing force fields were originally red.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why'd they make them green?
I don't know. That's a good question. Just to make you think it buffs your units, maybe, so you get tricked and go into them.
Wait, I thought it healed me because it's green. Does it not? When my army gets damaged, I just send it over there and wait.
Yeah, every time I play Todd, he moves all his stalkers into there because he thinks it's going to heal him up.
He thinks it's a Warcraft 3 or a... Yeah. When you do a forward blink, it's going to go one of 2 ways. Either it means you are going to dominate, or you are suddenly on top of his entire army, and he has more army than you.
Yeah, or sometimes it just is a pretty even trade, too.
Yeah. He needs to siege up that last tank, by the way.
Well, you know what? If he actually attacks in this, you know what TY is going to say? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the winner's match.
Yeah. He's got 13 stalker stasis. He should either warp one in or kill one, because this is an unlucky number.
He does not even kill the bunker. Yeah, I think we're just going to watch Hero just fizzle out here. I mean, there's just...
It's like eventually I win with this, right? No, you never do!
Yeah. If the Blink Stalker timing doesn't win immediately, you're usually not going to win. GG. Wow. Okay. TY moves on to the winner's match. We're almost to 4,000, Artosis.
I know.
What do we do? Are we supposed to, like, party hard when we get to 4,000? Is something going to happen?
I think there's nothing special about the number.
Is something going to unlock in the StarCraft launcher when we get to 4,000? Something happen? Anything? Or do we just keep moving?
Maybe at 4,200 or something.
TY appears to be trying to do the build he wanted to do in the game against Hero that he didn't win.
By the way, I love that the probe comes up and specifically puts a little bit of damage on the SCV so that an incoming Adept may be able to two-shot that SCV and get rid of him.
And this stuff stacks up, you know. Sometimes it looks like people are just trying too hard, but in reality, you know, this
trying
one
too
little
hard
bit
or
of
trying not hard enough.
Nice. It's one of those like butterfly effect moments in StarCraft where like this little bit of damage might allow then this Adept to two-shot this SCV, that then might allow the next wave to come in and kill that SCV before the CC finishes, which then allows the next wave to come in, and ultimately it all goes back to this one little probe hit.
Yeah. You know what I would do if he was going to shade that in to kill off the SCV? I'd kill the SCV with my Marines to deny the experience.
That's right, and then shoot us down a different timeline.
The full wall, really high smart play, high IQ play.
High smart play.
High smart.
Yes.
Something that I don't have.
Artosis, you poet.
The high smart. His smart number's so high with the pylon in the wall.
It was like Terran just barely did not have enough to push this away, and then the damage started to spill out at an insane level.
Well, I guess that's what happens when everything you do in the early game.
What?
Oh, that was super
I guess you
cool.
could disable a Phoenix. Okay.
Yeah, and that actually saved it. It would have died if it didn't use disable specifically. Wow.
I thought for a second it was a mistake, and then...
Well, I was like, oh, he's just going to throw down an auto turret and lose the Raven now, and then it lives, and I'm like, what happened? Why does that Phoenix look like TV static? Can he not get the right channel? And now Trap's moving across the map, and TY doesn't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
He has very little, even, I would say. Look at that. Is that an army?
Is it?
It's like slow zealots. What am I watching here? Huck, is that you?
GG! Okay, Cyberforce.
Bunch of slow zealots just walk towards Terran and force him to leave the game. Like, yeah, no, this is like, 2011.
Let's check if it's Huck. We go back to his main. He's on 2 bases. He's got 9 gateways. We're like, yep, that's right. That's Huck.
What year is it?
I remember a long time ago casting with Grubby, and we're both looking at each other going, you know, there's got to be a right number of gateways on 2 bases, and 9 can't be the right amount. Dude,
I tell you, if you're microing the whole time, and that's what it takes to spend your money, for that game it was. As imperfect as that play might be. Triton. Is this like the name of the city that Neptune lives in or something? What is Triton?
I don't know. Where is that actually like a name of a fictional place?
I don't know. I think so.
Triton sounds like the name of the smallest car in like one of those movies where they have talking cars. No,
not at all. Not
guys,
even
I gotta go. Artos is gonna solo cast one from here on out.
It's called a Tesla Tasteless. God, get with the times. Do you even know who Elon Musk is? It looks like a 2-gate play though from Trap, and
so
that really feels favored here.
This is where we find out that both players are scumbags.
Yeah,
they deserve each other.
They deserve each other. It's a good way to put it. Yeah, neither of you can complain about what happens this game, guys.
Yeah.
However this goes down, you deserve it. The person who loses deserve it. The person who wins does not. That's what we can say here.
We can only have losers here. We're getting very close to this rush. Activating here. The Stalkers come up. There is one bunker here.
There's something really funny about the fact that he floated his barracks into the main base and then had to send his Reaper immediately home to go in a bunker.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that is the most inefficient way to defend this that there ever could be. Oh, that Reaper. He's in trouble, isn't he? Even cancel that shade after killing him as if that mattered. That's funny. In this episode of Clicks That Don't Matter, canceling the shade that's right next to your depth right before it finishes. P.S. There's nothing in the middle of the map.
Do you have any ticks when you play StarCraft that, like, you're, because everybody's spamming?
Yeah.
To get their APM or get their hands warm. Have you ever have any ticks of like clicking around that actually you can occasionally mess up and then like ruin your game?
I actually don't, but occasionally I do it anyways. Like, some people box SCVs and stuff.
Yeah.
I accidentally double-clicked and pulled all my SCVs to one patch. I don't even know how it happened. It
really?
never happens to me, and then I did it, like, yesterday.
I remember the very first StarCraft tournaments I went to, watching people, because everybody sort of has this level of anxiety, because, you've flown out to this computer game tournament, it obviously means a lot to you, and watching people spam boxes, and then accidentally stop their workers from moving, and then panic, as you've got 10 people behind you at your PC.
The thing that would always get me, like, when I started going to tournaments, is I would pull my SCV to make my depot too early. I'd be sitting there with like 88 minerals. I'm too stubborn to send them back because that's not a good thing either. That kills you.
Did you ever, when you were like a long time ago? Hold on a second.
No, that Stalker's in trouble.
Yeah. Vikings on landed are now the thing, guys.
Yeah, no, they're good. Look at this.
Oh, and a body blocking Reaper.
What? That is a cool little, what do we call those, thumbnails?
What are you talking
On
about?
the production tab. You see that purple orb thing? Looks like it's a Mena attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just, what do we call those little tab things on the production tab?
I call them a tab.
You call those tabs.
You know what? I don't know what I call it
You
now.
don't call them tabs, okay?
You're blowing my mind here, Artosis.
Yeah. Do we have a word to refer to those?
To the icons.
Icons?
Icons. It's a cool
like
icon.
what's on your desktop?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think they're called icons. I think.
They're not clickable. Well, I guess they are.
An icon does not have to be a clickable thing.
Yes, it
does. It's a common misconception, Artosis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why am I such a fool?
Oh!
Ouch. Bad luck continues.
That's how you play-by-play that
Why
one,
are the stalkers
boys and
there?
girls. Oh!
Well, anyways, he is getting that that upgrade. For those of you who do not know, it makes the Ghost EMP radius larger.
Yes.
By quite a bit. It's like 7.
It makes it purpler. All right. It gives it a cool purple hue.
Yeah, it's very cool. Quite a nice upgrade, really. Watch it. Ready? It's going to come out. Right?
Oh, there it is. Very satisfying.
EMP everywhere.
Yeah.
I think that hit the Nexus in the main.
We call that a Blood Moon EMP.
Blood Moon EMP. It's purple, Tasteless. It's the one thing we definitely don't and we'll never call
Blood
it.
Moon EMP,
Oh
man.
my God.
Yeah.
The Immortal's helping to push everything back right now. Right, hits those EMPs on the Archon, but not much left over.
GG trap. I had no idea he was going to crush that hard. We've seen it where we see these drops being almost entirely unimpactful. Oh, this is pretty smart.
Saw it.
Yeah.
I don't think he saw it, even though he had a pile on there.
Oh, Hero's not reacting in time.
Oh my God, that was a massive Widowmine drop. 11 kills.
It's like, okay, 100%. There's no way this works. Nice EMP
Wow.
as the Templar comes out. That was pretty sick.
He zapped him there.
Yeah. Enhanced Shockwave is about to finish, a.k.a. Blood Moon EMP, as Artosis likes to call it.
Blood Moon EMP.
I think it's a little bit weird, but whatever.
Oh
you know?
my God.
He likes vampires a lot. I get it. It's cool.
Is Blood Moon a vampire thing or a werewolf thing?
I think werewolves and vampires actually can overlap in that whole universe.
It matters which universe. Like sometimes they fight each other.
Yeah, but I mean, it's, you know, these are not. It's not like aliens and werewolves. Actually, there's a good. Someone get on that right now.
Did you see that Aliens vs. Cowboys movie?
No, is it? What is it?
Aliens vs. Cowboys.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I need to see it right now. I have seen Killer Clowns
It's
from Outer
surprisingly
Space.
good. Yeah, no, that scared me as a kid.
That's a good one. Protoss has a 4th, as does Terran, by the way. Oh, that's a big catch.
Oh, that is a big catch.
Okay, well, so much for your Warp Prism harass. There's another wave that's coming up here. Yeah, there's just too many Marauders. Marauders, when they have enough medevacs over them, they have so much more sustain. GG.
And now, we wait to see exactly how Hero wants to approach this.
Oh, I like that. That was your storybook voice. And now, we'll see what these two players want to do.
Yeah.
What strategies they have in store.
You gotta have a storybook voice, although that's not how I read to my kids.
Will their games entertain? Will we learn? Will we laugh? Will we cry?
Be a good voice for reading a book over the radio or something.
Yeah? Book voice radio?
Yeah.
I got it?
Totally.
All right. I'm going to get out of this casting gig, man. Become a book voice radio guy.
Were the TVTs good the other night?
They were good.
Really good?
They were
just
good.
like kind of good.
Artosis.
Tasteless good or Artosis
You
good?
missed good. They're Artosis good.
Damn. I appreciate that you realize that that's a better good.
Well, Artosis is a TVT guy, so you know you gotta know. Ooh, we got some 80s music playing. This is some Dr. Disrespect music here. I'm from 1984. Which 80s are you from?
83.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My 80s is a book, too. Did you know that? 1984?
Oh, that's true.
But it's not about me.
I think it is about
It's about
you.
a dystopian future.
Yeah,
Maybe that is me.
That is you. You're the most dystopian future I can come up with. I like just describe your entirety to someone without talking about your career, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, wow, yeah, no. What happened to him? Like, oh, he's very successful, actually, as a video game commentator. And they're like, what?
We're almost to 4,000.
11 matches away.
I know you guys have been counting on your GSL advent calendars. Every day you open up a little one. Oh, this one's got candy in it today. We're almost to the 4,000 number.
Actually,
this one's got a little bell.
Round of 8, day 1, we'll hit it.
And then what happens?
We just keep
the
going
world
on.
ends, right?
Not at 4,000.
The world ends, right? At 4,000.
At 9,001 Tasteless.
It's in the Bible, Artosis.
That's the number we're looking for. It's 9,001.
Oh, we want to go to 9,000?
And 1.
Oh, because when it gets to 9,000, we could go like this. We can go, we're about to go over 9,000.
Exactly.
And then we can all look at each other and go, was it really worth it? Was it?
Our lives are a lie.
Yeah. Then we look at each other. We say, we don't know how to be happy. We just walk away from this whole thing.
I think TY is the best TVTer out there.
What about Maru?
Yeah, what about
What
him?
about innovation? But he beat
What's
him
going
in
on,
the
guys?
best of 7.
Thanks for coming down.
Beat him in the best of 7 GSL finals.
I still count that as a TY victory.
What
That's
about
why-
innovation?
What about
What about his
innovation?
play? He's a good Terran, too. He's a
Yeah.
good Terran. What about his play? You can't ignore his play.
Yeah, that's true.
I love
That's what people who
all the
people
stupid
who-
stuff people write on Reddit. Just like saying a dumb voice just to kind of capture.
I love it. Well, anyone who disagrees with me has a dumb voice. Anyone who disagrees
You
with me?
talk like this.
Yeah, haven't you ever heard No Regret speak? I mean, geez. Case in point.
But I don't respect Hero Eat Cheeses too much. No one makes Ultralisks.
Okay.
They're not even good units.
All right, looks like
What about his play? Really, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, for sure. I'm more of a Cure fanboy myself.
I loved watching some of those highlight videos we had during the commercials, seeing just how many interference matrix were really going on.
Wow, that was satisfying. They all went different directions.
Yeah, they did.
Like synchronized swimming. Except no water, no swimming.
But then they came back together.
Yeah, they did. Like
It's like one of
synchronized
those-
swimming.
Yeah, or one of those like aerial displays where everyone jumps out of airplanes at the same time, and then they make like a flower and spin around before they pull out their chutes.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like what you and me do.
Yeah, except with our voices and in the computer games.
But it is similar. I'm glad that you see it as I see it.
So do you like this more overall for the mech player?
Yeah, I do.
Where does your mech bias come from, Artosis?
StarCraft 1.
So is that just it?
Well, I see the puny Marines, and I'm like, you think those?
You think
can kill
those Marines
anything?
could be riding around in metal vehicles, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, now we know where the sun is on this map, based on that shadow. It's behind.
If we had a sundial, we'd know what time it is on this planet as well.
Yeah. Well, truthfully, we don't know where this planet is, so, I mean, it could have multiple suns. Let's not forget.
That's true. It could have multiple suns. Oh, by the way, someone tweeted at me, I think Triton is the name of a moon on Neptune or Jupiter or something like that.
You're the name of a moon on Neptune.
I wish. Imagine the moon tasteless.
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking for the opening. There's only 2 tanks, at least that we can see here. He's going to come in, he's going to be able to snipe those, and then he might be able to actually set up a really strong position over here. Meanwhile, Cure is going to come in from behind with like 1,000,000 infantry, and I think TY is just going to lose this position entirely.
Yeah, I mean, the supply cap is 200, but you're right about the feel of it. That was a lot of Marines.
That was, yeah. That was like in Matrix 3 where all the Sentinels came together to make the face. AKA the greatest moment in cinema history.
I don't know. I like the albino twins. That was...
The two, albino guys with dreads that look like Elky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an Elky Maynard hybrid there.
Yeah. The most dangerous hybrid of all, the Elky Maynard hybrid. Actually, you know, the real best part in the Matrix movies was when they had that rave in the cave. That was a moment where I'm sitting in the theater going, oh, it's going to be one of these kind of movies. I don't think this one's going to be better than the first one. Well, now Terran knows what it's like to be Zerg.
Yeah, I guess he does.
He's like, wait, they can warp back?
He's like, wait a minute. Am I a bad person for how I play TVZ?
Was this what it was like all along for these Zerg players?
My God.
I've discovered this thing called empathy, and now I feel compassion for my opponents.
Yeah.
Slowly, Cure is starting to flatten. I have to say, again, he's doing an insanely good job, though, hanging on. But we're seeing him fray at the seams, and he just eventually taps out.
So, and it's game 1. The pro gamers still have a little bit of a shot here.
Yeah, the pro gamers, they're all coming together saying, come on, we should be better than the casters because we actually play, and they talk about our games.
That's true.
They talk about our games. They're all saying it together.
Yeah.
We have to be better than the casters because they explain our strategies to the general public, the common nerd.
We'll see if he can pick it up
The
on a
Joe
Acropolis.
six-pack nerd, you know? Your average American nerd who's worried about how he's going to put food on the table for his family.
Probably by watching lots of GSL.
Surely the pro gamers can beat the casters. But the thing is, the casters are so good at talking that it's hard. It's hard to know who could truly be better at the game. They speak so clearly.
Most of them.
Most of them. It's true, most of them. Not all of them. But how would talking about the game in front of everybody instead of playing the game in front of everybody at the highest level, how could that make you better than the people that are supposed to be the best?
That's what we're trying to figure out here.
But at the same time, everybody's watching going, I knew this was true. The casters are really the best at the game.
That's what they're saying.
I knew it all along.
Yeah.
Sometimes nerds are trying to fall asleep, but they can't stop thinking about it. I mean, the casters they've got to be the best, right? And here's TY doing it again. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
I still want TY to win this entire tournament and cast himself in Korean. You know what? Do it in English. Cast it in English. Himself winning the GSL finals. I have too much stuff and he can't stop me. I'm unbeatable. GG. I'm the champion.
This is what we're living through right now is actually all of Tasteless's fantasies
Exactly.
about himself.
Yeah.
Tasteless is the GSL
You're
champion.
the champion, Tasteless. Go kiss that trophy.
So, in a few ways, I can see this being, for a bad situation, better for Cure than anything else. You know what I mean?
So we've got another drop that's about to be
No?
outbound. Huh?
Nothing.
What, did I ignore what you said?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Artosis.
That's okay.
I actually spaced out there for a little bit. I was back imagining my me winning the GSL
No, I
and
know.
casting it.
That's-
Yeah. Sorry, and then I came back to this game.
Tasteless actually...
Try it again. Ask me the question again, Artosis.
It's gone now.
It's gone.
Okay.
It's over.
Yeah. It's all done.
Is it like, what was the question? Was it my favorite color? Oh, it was about the game? About the game we're casting? Was that what it was?
What's your favorite color?
Okay. Red, because it's TY.
How do you break through this, though? TY's push looking so deadly.
Yep. Continuing to do a lot of damage over here. He's now in this position where the third command center, I don't think, can be saved. There's no way, even if he tries to repair it, for it to get back home with this many Vikings above. GG, TY again. Just proving those doubters wrong. That's one thing they say about casters is they have great eye contact. So here, no, you do it.
So here's our results.
Did I do it? I should have done it. I would have done better if I did it. But
No,
all right,
you should have just done it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to let this happen to me.
In front of all these people.
Yeah. You're supposed to take care of me in these situations.
But TY, how many more days of work is he going to give to Sue? He needs to stop winning this tournament and get back to casting.
Is he going to lose his health insurance because he's only part-time? I don't know.
He certainly won't have dental covered with the number of days he's missing for work here, Artosis. We're going to be back on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. KST, where Solar will be wearing his special combat tie for us.
It's amazing.
And Rogue will be hosting a speed dating TV show for you, all right? Stats will be building a birdhouse out of a rare mahogany wood, and Maru will be serving your fries at brunch. Did I do it?
I didn't know if you were going to get a good Morrow one, but you did.
Just in time.
You really delivered today,
I did
Tasteless.
it. Yeah.
You nailed it.
Again, if you're here in the studio and you're listening to us, hang on to your tickets because we are giving away. I'm supposed to have this memorized. A photo book. Don't tell me, production. A photo book, a jersey. That's it. And that's it. No jersey, T-shirts. Okay, that part they didn't tell me. That part, I do not accept any responsibility on
I
that
literally have it on tape because I always tape our production meetings. So, anyways, that was a fun day at GSL. It went faster than Group A, obviously.
Well, I think everything was faster than Group A. All right. I was pretty sure the polar ice caps had melted by the time we were done with Group A. That was a long group. Guys, that's all the time we have. Until Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. KST. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. We love you. We will see you for Group C of the GSL Code S. Bye-bye.